Hello to all of my radiant Leos. All right, Leos, let's get right into it. Hopefully everybody's having a good, had a good week, having a good weekend. And so let's do it. Let's see what's going on in your cards. Let's see what is going on. Looks like we're leading with the strength card here. As I was praying over your cards and just kind of sort of looking into asking spirit, you know, kind of like what the present situation is and just laying the cards and everything out. I'm just saying how, like, on top of things you all are by operating in your light, like operating in your sunlight, just unapologetically, just operating in your light. Keeping things high vibrational to intensify your psychic gifts, Psalm 78, right? So spiritualism, telepathy, astral projection, automatic writing, etc., right? You know, automatic writing, like first thing that comes to mind, right? So you're like, okay, it's like pen is just writing for you, or pencil or whatever is writing for you. So yeah, let's get into it. Let's get right into what's getting into. Let's see what's going on with the goings on here. All right, Leos, first up is the strength card. So this is your card. It's opening up the spread. You know, this week emphasizes courage, inner calm, and also perseverance here. You know, looking at your cards here. And so the challenge for you is this, right? You may feel moments of discontent or apathy. You know, the challenge is to recognize the opportunity Spirit is placing before you. See this cup right here? It's like you're learning how to tap in. Source is really trying to move somebody into a softer life now, like, you know, really move you into a softer life, you know, Leo. And so your past influences have been the Magician card. And that's recently you've stepped into your power to manifest. And so your ability to create has shaped the opportunities now unfolding, right? The sound, so forgive me in advance. I wanted to make sure I got the microphone hooked up, so you know, you may hear just like really low and then high, so my apologies for that. Yeah, because I had to get the microphone hooked up. I wanted to make sure you didn't miss anything, you know, in your reading. But yeah, so your past influences are that you stepped into your power to manifest, and so your ability to create, you know, has shaped the opportunities now unfolding, right? And so somebody is now learning how to kind of get out in the sunlight even more. Like, really, it doesn't matter what your skin color is. It's like, okay, you're getting out in the sun. You're operating in your purpose. Like, you're somebody. Where's the card? Yeah, 9 here. By the time we get down here, you're looking back one last time. It's like, okay, you're not dimming your light anymore. You're just not. You've been given gifts. You're not dimming your light. You're not, you know, hiding behind family. No, none of that. You're not dimming your light. I keep trying to tell y'all, like, Leos, I can't say it enough. I mean, y'all literally rule by the sun. I mean, I just don't even know what to say. Y'all are literally ruled by the sun, right? And so your future influences are Wheel of Fortune. This is the future influence. This is changes coming. Destiny shifts in your favor, bringing surprises, opportunities, and new cycles your way, Leos. So let's get it, right? And so your conscious goal is the King of Wands, right? This is your conscious goals. You've been striving for leadership, vision, confidence. So your goal is to take charge and inspire others with your fiery spirit. Okay, people love Leo's fire, like not to pounce on, I'm about to, you know, lying and waiting and pouncing on something. So it's like, no, y'all are leaders. You can't help it. Like, you were born in Leo, y'all are leader. Y'all gonna do stuff y'all way. You're gonna make sure your mane is, you know, together. See how this mane is perfectly together here, right? Whether you're a man or woman, you're gonna make sure, you know, your lion's mane is together, right? And so, but never again is somebody hiding behind, like secretly hiding behind anything and anybody. You like, you know what? Anybody who, Cancer rules 4th house here, and you want to find out what your zodiac sign is in your 4th house. But anybody who wants you to dim your light and like basically not stand out because maybe somebody I have no idea. This is a general reading. I have no idea why somebody would want a Leo to just kind of like hang in the background. For what? Like, why? Like, that, when you really think about it, it just doesn't make any sense. I mean, it really, because you have a calling on your life. Like, you know, you're now answering the call in your life, right? So, yeah, so the Seven of Swords here, you know, deep down there may be some concerns about trust, strategy, or deception. So Spirit asks you to act with integrity and clarity, you know, moving forward. So when you move forward, so it's like, get from around people that's showing you that they are an open enemy, whether you see them as one or they see you as one. So it's just like, you know, don't do an injustice to yourself. Take all your power, recall all of your power. If you feel like somebody sees you as an enemy or vice versa, you're a fixed sign. Don't be fixated on just, I got to keep looking back, seeing who's saying what about me behind my back. Hey, move on. Take all your power with you, all of it. I mean, maybe some of you all haven't talked to some of the people I, you know, like have had appointments and stuff with, and just people just really like Leo's energy. I mean, you know, so, but that's when you're operating in your true authentic self. You know, when you stay around energies that want you to just kind of sort of just like dim your light, think about it, Leos. It's like having all this pent up energy. Like, where am I going to put all this fire? I'm radiant. I'm supposed to be, you know, Leos are radiant. You're supposed to shine. Like, what? So, Six of Pentacles here, you know, generosity and support are around you. So, and this is your external influences. So be open to receiving help and offer assistance where you can. I keep trying to tell y'all, Source is trying to get you to, you know, use these gifts to, you know, tap in, water yourself. So somebody received gifts. You and somebody received gifts. Source is like, okay, it's time to shine. It's really time to shine. Like, go for it. Go for it. Your fourth house is going to be a significance. Fourth house is about family and ancestry line. Your seventh house is going to be a significance. This is going to be about, you know, people wanted to keep you in the shadows. They almost wanted to keep you like you are the shadow to their light. How's that going to work when you were ruled by the sun? Like, nothing can block out the sun. It's literally like saying, okay, wait your turn, Leo, when they're not really your, yeah, well, so the money is coming across your path, right? Because somebody is now realizing that not everybody is talking about you behind your back. Some people are, but some people aren't, you know, talking about you behind your back. If you know you're a person that when you walk out, you be like, oh, those are some nice shoes. Like, if you focus on, oh, a pair of hair looks really, really nice. Look at those nice shoes, you know, or, you know, I love that color blue, or like this person, you know, they have on this, this blouse here. It's so pretty. It looks really nice on their skin tone. If you know you're that person, then trust there's other people out here, not just Leos, that are like the same way. So that's why you're going to be intensifying your gifts here, your psychic gifts. Really just kind of sort of tapping in. So when you're around people who will say, well, I believe somebody's secretly talking about you, you're not letting that contaminate your emotions, right? You're like, okay, if that is, then if somebody talking about me behind my back, then that's on them. That's their karma. Because you're remaining high vibrational. When it comes to like your external influences, right? Again, this is the Six of Pentacles. You're generous. You're supportive. You know that you're generous to people around you. You're supportive. That counts for something. When you're putting that energy out into the universe, it's coming back to you. But you got to be in receiving mode to hear. Like, and it doesn't always come back in money. It comes back in people saying, Leos, what are you doing? Like, why are you hanging around people that keep dimming your light? What are you doing? Like, what? It comes back in people paying you attention, paying you compliments. You just got to know, you got to be on a particular frequency to receive it. Sometimes it's not going to come from family. Sometimes it's not going to come from friends. It's going to be like the family that source is sending your way. It could come from people that's like source is sending your way, because the source will be like, okay, that's your family right there. Y'all on the same frequency. You already been in a family unit that basically wanted you to dim your light. You always feel like your back is against the wall, so you about to just, you know, come out like a lion, hair all wild all over the place, you know, swinging and rearing and all this other stuff going on, like a wild lion. You gotta start fighting somebody. And so it's like, no, you don't have to do all of that. Family may have wanted you to just kind of sort of sit down somewhere and stop shining so bright. But I'm telling you, there's some people, when people are operating in their North Node, everybody benefits. The whole planet actually benefits when you're operating, when you answer the call in your life. The whole planet benefits. So that's why I keep saying Leo's turned down for what? And then the Nine of Wands, again, hopes and fears. You may feel weary about and afraid of setbacks, but this card reminds you that persistence will carry you through. You're closer to victory than you think, because somebody's never going to go back to doubting themselves again. Watch how many compliments y'all get. Watch. Source wants y'all to sit back. Instead of you sitting back feeling like your back is against the wall, sit back and watch how many compliments you all get. Because you, for right now, somebody's been discounting the hate. But watch how many compliments you all get. Because if you're sitting around just counting the hate, then you've been contaminated. But watch how many compliments you get. Oh my God, your hair looks so nice. You always keep your hair always so nice. And they sincere. They coming from people. I feel like Source is going to test you all with people who don't even know you. Because they're giving you genuine compliments. You know, like they don't know you. They don't know your backstory, no nothing. Because somebody has been... 4 connects us with family and ancestry lines. Somebody has been around family members that's basically been telling us to sit down somewhere. Like you need to, you're doing too much. You like, what? I'm just shining, child. What? I can't help it. You just come out the bed and just like, if you come out the house with a potato sack on your head, you couldn't help it. It'd be light coming through the little tiny holes in a potato sack. So, child, keep turning down if you want to. Or you can be in receiving mode of people who really, really treat you like the family that you prayed for. Be around those people, the people that treat you, go where you're, I see you all going where you're appreciated and not when you're tolerated. That's the secret here, Leos, is get around some people who are operating in their North Node. That's what you're headed towards. That's why you're not going back to not being around people who operate in their North Node, in their 10th house, who haven't answered the call in their life, because those people don't see you as a threat. Y'all literally could have the same job, could work in the same agency, work same company, whatever, and they still wouldn't see you as a threat because they know call on your life. They're like, okay, this person, if they operating in their calling and you operating in yours, y'all lighten up whatever environment y'all are in, high-fiving each other, smiling, high vibrational. So somebody secretly has a crush on you. So you have a new attitude, a whole new attitude, because who has time to turn down, right? But the spy is now turned on. Real, you speaking your truth. This right here, you in the car, you singing to the top of your lungs, you warming up your vocal cords, you know, and so somebody just wants you to secretly like dim your light and be in the background, be in their background, but you just, yeah, you're protected by angels. You're not doing that anymore. So you are an answered prayer. That's why I keep trying. Leos, this is what I keep trying to tell you all. When you answer the call in your life, it's an answered prayer to the entire planet. Somebody just need to get away from people who just want you to dim your light. Forget that. The new one is extra special. So somebody is not happy without you, maybe because they're not happy with themselves. They haven't answered. Somebody could be scared to answer the call on their lives, and that's okay. That's what prayer is for. I feel like you're going to be, this right here, this is the polarity to the Libra's card. We're not talking about a Libra. This Libra's polarity is Aries, right? So somebody really is a prayer warrior. You're going to be praying for somebody when they feel like their back is against the wall, that they tap in and really shine, right? Somehow you've impacted so many people's lives that people are like, okay, if Leo had to walk away from family members, okay, it's about time, because certain family members, not everybody, certain family members, it's about time, because somebody's been trying to dim your life from the beginning. It's almost like they saw you as competition, whoever this is. So wealth is within your reach, because I can tell you this, Leos, y'all not turning down for anybody anymore. New level weights. You somebody is on something. Whoever can think whatever, that's the energy you on. So close out the cycle in love, but you saying bye-bye, I'm about to turn up, I mean brighter. So root chakra cleanse. You pulling something up at the root. So take your time to decide. Pour into yourselves more. Yeah, everybody has a purpose. Everybody has a calling. So you're just answering a call in your life, right? No matter what your job is. 10th house speaks to career and vocation. So no matter what your career is, you also have a calling. And somebody's thinking now, like, okay, I've been returning to pure consciousness my whole life. Like since I was little, I've been returning to pure consciousness. It's just that I've had distractions along the way. Basically, people telling me, you know, to go sit down somewhere. Like, okay, I'm boiling hot. You got the fire, you got fire and water, and I'm sitting there, my arms folded, like, okay, I'm about to boil over. Don't give me no water. I'm not trying to hear all of that. Listen, I just need to shine bright. What's the problem? It's like somebody had all this energy, didn't know where to put all of this energy, right? So, yeah, all this extra hard breathing, all of this just, you know, mad, just frustrated, arms folded, you know, where people just like, oh, look at Leo. Leo's so cute. So here we have 994. So you're honoring your goals. So examine your current opportunities. It's time to redirect to make decisions that honor your goals. See, yours. I'm shuffling the cards. I'm just shuffling the cards. Two people gonna feel some kind of way. They're gonna be stomping, mad, because you and somebody going into hermit mode and getting restructured. Yeah, y'all just going into hermit mode, and so it's time to redirect to make decisions that honor your goals rather than short-term gratification. The current opportunities presented to you need careful examination. So consider at this moment how your current daily activities feed into your long-term vision. So ask yourself now if they will help you or hold you back from the ultimate dreams and goals. Yeah. Yeah, so people are about to get real tyrannical and ask, you know, mad. You're going to see the egos, you know, bursting out all over the place. But you're getting structured. Yeah, you're honoring your goals. You've had a goal in mind for something, and you're saying, you know what? I can't be on the phone talking to everybody. I can't be hanging out talking to everybody. I got some good stuff too. You and somebody about to go into hermit mode and get real structured and organized. Because it's almost like, okay, your back is against the wall now. And instead of you coming out like a wild lion, you're saying, no, I'm using this energy to vibrate high, right? You're intensifying your psychic gifts and talents. You don't have any competition. Nobody is a better you than you, whoever you are. They couldn't if they tried to, and that's not you know, stroking anybody's ego either. Nobody can be a better you than you. So Leo, this week is about standing in your strength, acting with integrity, and embracing destiny's change. It changes, destiny's changes, you know. And so the Wheel of Fortune and the Sun, these two cards here, the Wheel of Fortune and the Sun card here, really show that, you know, joy and opportunity are aligning for you. So trust yourself, stay resilient, and know that your light is leading you into recognition. So this message resonates with you. Share it with someone else. You want to stay focused, you want to stay victorious, you want to stay strong, continue staying strong, Leos. I think that's it. I'm trying to see if I had any more oracle cards here for you all, but yeah, that's the frequency that you're on. Yeah. But a lot of people find that out in their own family. It's like people are like, okay, this one got just too much, until they just kind of sort of, you know, live their truth. And your identity lies in your ascendant sign, your first house, and also your sun sign. So if you haven't pulled your birth chart, please pull your birth chart. You do need your time of birth for your ascendant, though. That's the mask that people talk about. It's like, oh, when I met them, they were wearing a mask. You're not going to know everything about somebody when you first meet them, right? It takes time to kind of sort of get to your return back to pure consciousness. So here we have inner child. So allow me to give compassion and love to that little one. Let me attend to its deepest needs and feelings. This is you right here, giving love to your inner child, right? Because again, you feel like your back is against the wall. It's like, okay, you know what? I have an inner child that back is against the wall. So let me pour into my inner child. Let me tap in and do something kind for my own inner child. So yeah, somebody's not 4 years old anymore. So that is what I have for you, Leos. Hopefully this is helpful, but I do see you already Psalm 78. That's going to intensify your psychic gifts. All right, bye.